Good afternoon, children. Now I'm going to make you understand about the fourth part of the refraction, that is transmission of light from denser medium to the rarer medium. When a light ray is traveling from the denser medium to rarer medium, then at a certain angle, it refracts at the point of separation of the two media. That angle of incidence is known as the critical angle. So it has got some conditions. Let me make you understand the three conditions with followed by critical angle and the factors affect the critical angle and the relation of the critical angle with that of the refractive index, followed by the ray diagrams, how the refraction occurs in the different prism, the different angle and its uses, and the last part is very important, the difference between the total internal reflection and the normal reflection and its consequences. Let's learn it. Here's the criteria when the object is there and the light ray is traveling from denser medium towards the rarer medium. If it's traveling from denser towards the rarer medium, then what happens? If it passes normally, then it goes undeviated. When the angle of incidence, it is written here, is less than the critical angle, then if it is traveling from denser towards the rarer medium, then the light ray goes deviated or moves away from the normal ray. So this is the angle of refraction, and here angle of incidence is less than the critical angle. Now next case, when the third case, the angle of incidence which is equal to the critical angle, you are finding the refracted ray is moving on the point of separation or the line of separation of the two medium. This is P, let it be, this point is Q, point is A, this point is suppose B, this point is R point, this is suppose O is there. So then this is suppose this taken as, let it take C pointer. Now after this is the line ray, incident ray, which is whose angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. अभी यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, critical angle से ज़्यादा हो गया angle of incidence, the denser medium. Then the light ray, 100% of the light ray undergoes reflection rather than that of the refraction. This phenomenon is known as total internal reflection or called as TI and R, TIR, called total internal reflection. Understand it, children? Okay, this here we get the idea about critical angle. What do you mean by critical angle? Now critical angle is the angle of incidence, at which the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is 90 degree. Once again I want to repeat, angle of incidence, critical angle is define the angle of incidence in the denser medium at which the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is 90 degree. Now there are some points to remember of the critical angle. Now the critical angle is here, the critical angle. Now comes the relationship between critical angle and refractive index. As we know, since the light ray is moving from denser medium to the rarer medium, and the denser medium हमें मिला जैसे कि refractive index of the air medium with respect to water medium में लेके जाएंगे, जो कि sin I is जो कि sin C है by sin R is sin 90 degree. बट हम लोग निकाल रहे रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ द डेंसर मीडियम, वाटर मीडियम इज इक्वल टू, ये उल्टा हो जाएगा उसका, दैट इज 1/μAW इज इक्वल टू sin 90 बाई sin C is how much, 1/sin C, which is equal to cos XC. Cos XC is the part, or the essential condition so that the refraction, total internal reflection will occur. The light ray must move from denser towards the rarer medium, denser to rarer medium, and angle of incidence must be greater than critical angle. These are the two essential conditions. Factors affecting the critical angle are, critical angle is directly proportional to the wavelength of the light ray. As the wavelength of the light ray increases, the critical angle increases. That means critical angle is more for the violet light, more for red light, क्योंकि red light का wavelength ज़्यादा है. Similarly, critical angle is also directly proportional to the temperature of the medium, because temperature is the inversely proportional to the refractive index. I also want to give you some other examples like